The American Civil Liberties Union reports a bill aiming to reduce penalties for marijuana possession passed a Senate committee vote today. WAY 31's Sarah Singletary talked to officers about the possible changes. She joins us live in Huntsville to break down the current law and how it differs from what is being proposed. Sarah.
Yeah, Naja, this is Senate Bill 98. It passed unanimously through committee today, and now that it's starting to get a little bit of traction, law enforcement and others are starting to weigh in.
This seems to be a step in the right direction.
Senate Bill 98 reduces the penalty for possession of marijuana, which Halston Burris feels is at least reasonable.
I think any possession penalty is a stretch.
Burris told me in terms of crime, he thinks law enforcement has bigger fish to fry.
It's an important bill for law enforcement. It's really important that they don't have to stress over something so small as marijuana.
But Huntsville Police Sergeant Tony McLeay told me new law or not, the job's still the same.
It really doesn't affect us. We're going to go to work. It doesn't decriminalize marijuana. What it does is just changes the Senate structure.
Take a look at how possession penalties could change. Under current law, anyone found with less than 1 ounce of marijuana may be charged with a Class A misdemeanor. More than 1 ounce is a Class C felony. It's also a felony to have less than 1 ounce of marijuana individually packaged into 3 or more packages. But if Senate Bill 98 is signed into law, less than 1 ounce of marijuana becomes a violation punishable by a fine of not more than $250 for the first 2 offenses and not more than $500 for the 3rd offense and beyond. 1 to 2 ounces of marijuana is a misdemeanor and 2 or more ounces a felony. For Sergeant McLeay, the real difference maker is the threshold between a misdemeanor and felony charge, especially since a felony charge comes with a much higher bond.
I would venture to say that those that would normally get charged with a felony in this situation, if this bill's passed, but are charged with a misdemeanor, would be able to get out of jail a lot easier. So that may reduce the population in our jail some.
Now, this bill is far from becoming law. Up next, it goes to the full Senate for a vote. The American Civil Liberties Union reported that a similar bill was introduced during last year's session, but that bill did fail in committee. Reporting live in Huntsville, Sarah Singletary, WAY 31 News.